We begin with the Ombudsman's case against late Congressman Martin Romualdez being dealt another blow. The first person to tag the former speaker to cash kickbacks from infrastructure projects has recanted his testimony. But the Ombudsman does not consider this development a setback at all. The big story tonight from mobile journalist Aimee Atienza.
Orly Guteza first delivered a bombshell at a Senate hearing on the flood control scandal last year. He claimed to have delivered money to houses of politicians involved in flood control anomalies.
Ang bawat malita ay may lamang humigit kumulang 48 million pesos. Ang bawat malita ay may post-it na nakadikit na nakasaad kung magkano ang laman ng bawat malita. Tuwing may duty detail sa basura, may pumupunta na tao na magdi-deliver ng basura at nire-receive ni John Paul Estrada at Mark Tiksay.
Now, he has another bombshell. He's taking back everything he said. In a new sworn statement, Guteza now claims Senator Rodante Marcoleta and former Congressman Mike Defensor, both now in jail on plunder charges, forced him to give testimony against late Congressman Romualdez. Guteza recalled that on September 24, 2025, he was brought to a Japanese restaurant near the Senate. That's where he allegedly saw Defensor and his brother-in-law Mark.
Sabi niya, sulat lang natin si Sendante. Sa takot ko, sabi ko, sige sir. Agad inutusan niya si Mark na kunin ang laptop para isulat ang kagustuhan niya.
When Senator Marcoleta arrived at the restaurant, he allegedly said that he would first read the affidavit. According to Guteza, the senator did not just read the document, he even revised it.
Simulan na ni Senator Marcoleta ang basahin ang ginawa ni Mark na affidavit base sa sinabi ni former Congressman Mike na sabi niya, pare, ayusin ko ang Tagalog. Doon mismo sa harap ko, inaayos ni Senator Marcoleta ang affidavit na yun. Sabi ni former Congressman Mike Defensor, si Mark kasi di marunong mag-Tagalog.
Guteza also said he heard Defensor say how powerful the fabricated affidavit will be.
Ito na yung missing link na hinahanap natin kasi puro sila saltiko at ikaw lang ang makapagbabanggit kay former Speaker Martin na di-deliver ng pera.
Guteza said he was forced to own up to the affidavit out of fear and because he was promised money and his children educational scholarships. Defensor allegedly also told Marcoleta,
Pari, 150 million lang masaya na tayo.
on September 25, 2025, Guteza became a surprise witness at the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee. It will be recalled that Marcoleta previously admitted that he met Defensor and Guteza at a restaurant and that he had already read the draft of Guteza's testimony.
Kasi po meron na raw po siyang draft na salaysay na kung gusto ko raw pong makita. Nakita ko po yung tao at pinabasa niya po sa akin yung isang salaysay na nakaporma na po. At nung nakita ko ang kabuuan ng kanyang salaysay, meron po siyang personal na kaalaman para ikonekta si Representative Saldico kay former Speaker Martin Romualdez.
During the hearing, as Guteza read the affidavit, there were moments when Senator Marcoleta seemed to coach him.
Ito yung box ng pera na pinag-uusapan natin sa kasalukuyan.
Mr. Gutesa, mag-stick ka lang sa binabasa mo. Huwag ka nang nag-a-adlib. Kung ano yung nandito, basahin mo lang.
Yes, Your Honor. Bago ibaba ang nasabing basura, ito,
Merong napuputol sa binabasa mo eh. Huwag kang magmadali. Huwag kang magmadali.
naputol na.
Ulitin mo yung paragraph 20. Basa mo. Huwag kang...
After the hearing on September 27, Guteza then said he was contacted by Marcoleta's office and was told to contact former COMELEC Commissioner Rowena Gonzon to have the affidavit revised. To this, Guteza allegedly did not agree anymore. At the moment, it is unclear where Guteza is. But the video obtained by News 5 came from attorney Melvin Kalimag, who notarized the new affidavit. It was supposedly signed on August 13 at a hotel in Ortigas. Senator Marcoleta and Defensor have yet to respond to Gutez's claims, but according to Defensor's lawyer Ferdinand Topacio,
This is nothing new. It does not come as a surprise. This is part of the harassment and intimidation. This has become a pattern under the present administration.
so far, 5 supposed witnesses on the flood control scandal have recanted their testimonies. That's Guteza and 4 so-called Maleta boys from the 18 testifying against former Speaker Romualdez. But the Ombudsman is not worried. It said they have 28 other witnesses that will link Romualdez to flood control kickbacks. These include active, uniformed personnel. The Ombudsman also attributed Guteza's change of heart to classic pressure tactic. But for former Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chairman Senator Panfilo Lacson, Guteza's recantation comes as no surprise. Lacson maintains Guteza was a coached witness when he faced the Blue Ribbon. He also insinuated that Guteza may have even earned a double for his statements. Current Blue Ribbon Chairman Senator Erwin Tulfo, for his part, says he'd rather just leave the flood control issue with the Ombudsman.
Ang pinaka-fast way to hold these officials accountable, ombudsman na. Tingnan mo, take the cases po yung mga ilang na napakulong na ng ombudsman ng mga opisyal. Mabilis po.
Kapatid Amy Atienza, we are One News.